Don't you think your pet deserves a special treat without all those ingredients you can't pronounce? Your pet deserves the best source of ingredients. I agree. That's why Hound House Treats is established to give your pet the best all-natural handcrafted treats packed with flavor. Try our chicken, turkey, and our pink salmon jerky. These products are 100% natural and USDA certified. It's prepared without no added hormones or steroids, no growth-promoting antibiotics, no artificial ingredients, flavors, or preservatives. Grain-free. Don't cheat your dog nutrients. Treat your dog to a healthy snack at www.houndhousetreats.com.
You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derrick Scott.
Welcome everybody to 2111 Radio Show. I'm your host Derrick Scott, and I have one of the hardest working guys in this industry, this music industry. He's from New York. He's from the Bronx, but you know, we definitely going to get into this subject. This guy is really doing his thing independently, and again, his name is Pusha Preme. We're gonna get into all of that. Y'all see the mask. So we definitely gonna get into a lot of this. Let me bring him in right now. Let's see where he at. Where you at, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing, Derrick?
I'm good, man. I'm maintaining. Listen, I'm happy to have you here, man. It's definitely an honor to have you here. You've been doing some things.
Likewise, man. Honor to be here. Thank you.
No, you definitely making some noise, and we definitely is happy to have you here. So first, I know you're from the Bronx, so tell the people who you are and what you about, bro. Talk to them.
Okay. I'll go by Pusha Preme, 1-4 for the Wandering Assassins. Your favorite mask assassin is always Tampa will win at the Bayway. I'm just an artist, no different than anybody else that's out here. Just somebody that really believes in himself, really believe in his dream. I just enjoy creating. I see myself as a creator. We make music, we make like apparel. We try to create positive trends for melanated individuals, and we're just somebody that that just really just wants to live life to the fullest as much as I can, and then just give people stories through music that's hopefully to help them on their journey.
No doubt. That's a beautiful thing. Listen, melanated people, I like that. Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot when you pronounce that, melanated people, because a lot of people, they call it the other thing, and I don't pronounce us as that. So that's a beautiful thing. I appreciate that. So musically, where did this music artistry come from? When did you start?
I started at I want to say like during my adolescence. I used to do a lot of poetry for like women. I didn't have a lot of game back in the day, so that was my like way to kind of like talk to females.
No doubt, yeah.
So doing that, it kind of just transcended that. I got really well at it, and then created rhythm behind it. Music's always been in my family. My mom's always playing, reggae, dancehall, African music. At the time, it wasn't called Afrobeat. It was just like, just Caribbean music. We didn't really understand what was going on. We just knew that, they played at all the African parties that we would go to when we were children. Then, I stumbled on hip hop, fell in love with Jay-Z, and then during that time, battle rappers were pretty big. So I just started like trying to like fit in with those guys, learning the patterns, understanding metaphors and similes and things of that nature. And then we just took that path. And then from there, the songwriting portion of it just came with time, just being exposed to different styles of music.
Well, you definitely got something going. And it's Afrobeat. See, now, that's a completely different genre. You understand that a lot of people starting to really get up on now. And I could tell by the numbers, because like I said, numbers don't lie. We're going to get into that. But your numbers is great. And it's like,
thank you, man. Thank you to the people, too.
Yeah, they definitely supporting you, brother. Trust me. So, the mask. Can you please explain the metaphor of the mask?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like, what's your name? But yeah, the thing is, growing up in New York, when you're an artist, I felt like I was being an artist 24/7, and didn't get the opportunity to really just like enjoy life. Amazon music is just like not there. So when I watched the interview with MF Doom, and it inspired me because MF Doom used to be in the group, and then he left the group once his brother died, and became the Metal Face Doom. Something similar happened to me, so I feel like he was talking to me. Me and my brother were in the rap group, and then he stopped doing music for a little bit. Then I had to move to Florida and then start all over again. But I wanted to make music anonymously because I had a daughter that was in high school, so I didn't want to be the dad that was still doing music while she's in school. She might feel embarrassed by that. I didn't want like my what she would consider a hobby at the time to interrupt her livelihood.
Right.
So I was like, what, I'm gonna just I've always been making like certain things. I make shirts. At one point in time, I tried to make shoes. So I was like, okay, I mean, come on, just make something so I could just like protect my identity. So, at least if I do get to a point one day, I'll be able to like go to Disney. I'll be able to go to the movie theaters and not get harassed. Because for me, it's not about the ego. I'm just a servant to the people through my storytelling.
No doubt.
And then, it started off like, I want to say probably like 13 years ago. And then it just never stopped, I never felt a reason to let people in on that end because all of the gems that my face would give you is in the music.
That's crazy. Yo, let me tell you something. So you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So let me explain. So now you're taking this route as an artist, as being an artist. Did your parents have any other aspirations for you before you became this?
Yeah, just like every other African parent wanted me to be a doctor or play cricket or just those. The thing is with parents, the parents just want you to just be successful in America because it's just so hard. And I'm first generation African, so all of my parents, cousins, nieces, auntie, nephews, they're from Sierra Leone.
Nice.
So to them, they're just like, oh, like you're just the Black American rebel. You trying to do hip hop, you trying to do this, but that's not really it. It's just that it's just something that not only brings me peace, but it's like the storytelling itself, I've been very, very good at it. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I feel like just like a doctor or a surgeon puts a lot of time into their craft and becoming art, a student of the game. That's what I've done with music. Like, I have a live band. So for me, I feel like a musician more than anything,
I think you're an artist. My thing is what's going on with you. People don't understand that name, an artist. You're like Picasso. You're drawing us this picture in your music and your story. It's like they're literally telling us the story about you and the way you grew up and the way you vibe with people. It's a connection. And trust me, like I said, your numbers don't lie. People are really taking to Pusha Preme. You understand? So salute to you, man. You really doing a really good job getting that message out there.
Appreciate that, man. I just give glory to God. When I started, like I came from New York. I was on my boy's couch. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a car, nothing. And then the more I just focused on the craft and just being a good person outside of music, things just started just snowballing quickly, like really fast. And we all go through our hardship and our trials and tribulations. So every album I make a new mask, but it feels like every new mask creates like a new energy and a new positive chapter for me,
Yeah, all just aside, that's dope. That's really dope because so your mask. So I'm gonna ask you a question. That you're doing so well independent. You are independent, correct?
Yeah, I'm with the indie right now. The indie just started, I want to say probably like a year ago. So he found me at a show. We have a festival here in Tampa called Gasparilla Music Festival, and we opened for Nas. So he saw our band. He's like, "Yo, what are you trying to do?" I'm like, "Well, I'm just trying. My distribution was with Symphonic, so I'm trying to like show Symphonic like, hey, I'm gonna drop this album dedicated to my grandmother. I have an NFT that I'm selling. I feel like I'm gonna do really well. I just wanted to get some upfront bread for my idea." And it was kind of like playing games with it. Like they wanted to, they didn't. But he's just like, hey, I got something going on. Hear me out. So he gave me a pitch. He's like, let's just try with this one song, Adam and Eve. I'm like, okay, cool, we can. So then he booked us, me and my band, to do his 50th birthday party. and he
Okay.
killed it. And then Bilal Muhammad and Ray Ray McLeod were in attendance during the show. So they're like, "Yo, you got
Okay.
to sign this kid." So he hit me back up again, and we made everything official. And since then, we've just been rocking out.
No doubt. Listen, and it happened so quick. You understand? That's the thing. You stayed positive and you stayed true to who you are. And that's what got you where you at now. You have to stay true to who you are. You're not trying to do this for no one else but yourself. And it's infectious because again, the song Adam and Eve plays every day on my playlist. Every
Thank
day.
you, man.
I don't
Shout
be
out to
supposed to be listening. I don't supposed to be a fan of the artists that come on 2111 radio,
y'all.
but obviously I'm definitely a fan. And Aquarius Waters right there, that person right there, that's the person that found you for us. Her name was
Hey.
she at 2:00 in the morning, brother. 2:00 in the morning, she hit me up and said, "Listen, you need to hear Pusha Preme."
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you for definitely passing it on. I mean, the song in itself, I made the song because like my version of Adam and Eve, like that shows in the video was I was with an ex for a while, and then
Mm.
she took fondness to like another female, and I had stayed with her, kind of like when Adam stayed with Eve with the first sin, and that's why the metaphor behind it's like can't let you go, because like
Yeah.
like you're doing all these things, and it's like why, but I can't let you go, so that's the trouble I'm going through. But then I realized as making the song, and other people hearing it, it plays to all forms of just like,
Yes, it does.
toxic addiction. You know what I'm saying? So some people can't let go of like bad habits. Some people can't let go of like bad friends. Or like
Yeah.
it's a song that speaks in magnitude to different kind of categories in life.
Definitely, definitely. Now, growing up, if I'm not mistaken, I hear that you actually was a basketball player.
Yeah, I play. Yeah, I play ball. I play ball.
Yeah.
I play
Oh,
ball.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done research, so I definitely know you was actually good. You was really good, and you actually.
I was pretty good, man. I could shoot, man. That's my thing. Like I love basketball. I just
Yeah.
I wasn't gifted with the height,
The height,
So
exactly, and that discouraged a lot of young men in the industry as far as in trying to be a basketball player. The height, but my thing was, if you have the determination, you pretty much as you see, you can put your mind to anything, and it's working.
very true, very true. I think what happened for me was that the hard work and passion that I put in basketball and training stuff like that, when I put into the music, it gave me the fundamentals that I needed to
Mm,
to make sure that like I go hard, So if you say I need a drop today, you get a drop today. I don't make
no
excuses.
doubt,
Kind of like a
no doubt.
basketball player. I have to do like 20 push-ups. I'm gonna do my 20 push-ups no matter what.
Yeah,
It
that's
gave me
right.
the competitiveness. So like every time I'm just like I'm competing against myself. I don't let like my peers or anybody else kind of like alter my ego. Like more like a Kobe mentality. So
Right.
basketball and music are kind of like synonymous in the sense to where it's just like the hard work pays off.
Exactly. So now, and you're a Jordan fan. Is that true? Is that true?
Hell yeah. Well, I got my boy right here. I got my boy right here, man.
Yo, man, listen, it's part of the job. I got. Oh, wow, that's dope. Wow. Yeah, man, Michael
Yeah,
Jordan.
I have books. I have autograph cards. Like, yeah, I'm a Jordan head, man. Jordan's like that's like he's like an idol to me when it comes to just like his determination and his accomplishments
Yeah,
and just like he's like so dope, man. He's so
yeah.
dope.
Listen. I would call him. He's a dog. He gets his. He's about his business. He's very determined to be the best, and that's what I'm seeing in you. I see that you want to be the best, and you're determined to be the best, and you're not going to stop. So that's a dope vibe that I get from
Yes, sir.
you. Yeah, definitely. So listen, what we're gonna do, we're gonna play one of your videos. I'm gonna play. Let's see, we're gonna play one of these videos because one of the people in the audience said they love Adam and Eve. But we're not gonna play Adam and Eve yet because that's we're gonna say that one for the next one. But this is called "Sick of the Games," and we're gonna
Yeah.
explain the process after the video. I'm gonna play a little bit of the video. We're gonna get a vibe, and then you're gonna explain to us the writing process and what went into the song. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
All right, so let me get to that, and we can be right back with Pusha Preme in a second. Keep this music going.
It's just Jack.
Definitely.
I'm sick of these games that we keep playing all the time. I'm sick of these games. Why we keep wasting all this time? I'm sick of these games, no. Sick of these games. Sick of these games, no. Sick of these games. We be like J&B on the East Coast, Kimmy Ye on the West Coast. Yeah, went down south, then I got some clout. Why the hell you trying beef for? Could it be the game or the glory? Every day wanna fight about another story. When them things getting masked like Midori, then you wanna come and link and ignore me. Bore me with your lies, I can sacrifice you. Two can play that game, that's so single A. I would just unplug you. How we gon' really make it out in the beach house? That's them things I don't think about. I just live in the moment and I don't even own it. Ain't you glad that we here now? Sick of these games that we keep playing all the time. I'm sick of these games. Why we keep wasting all this time? I'm sick of these games, no. Sick of these games. Sick of these games, no. Sick of these games. 'Cause I want you want him. Act like you're brand new. Show you forgive. Fans always have to see a waste man. I make time for you so we can make plans. I'm trying to build you.
Yo, we just put, matter of fact, that's on 2111 radio. If y'all want to get to hear that in its entirety, that video is crazy. So, what went into the writing process of that song? Sick of these games.
So it's actually dedicated to like a friend of mine. She was like, because I have a really good female fan base, surprisingly, right? Because I don't like show my face or whatever. And she would tell me all the time. Well, when I'm not Preem, she would tell me all the time that like she, when COVID happened, right? COVID just let like the monkeys out, like, I'm saying, no pun intended.
No doubt.
Everybody was kind of like messing with everybody. And then when it was time for everyone to come back inside, there was a lot of like mixing going on, you know what I'm saying? And people were just like getting games played with them during that time because with COVID, you're working from home. Some people didn't even have to work. Some people were just collecting the check and chilling. So spending time and chilling on the low was kind of easier to do. So, she was just telling me that, like, yo, I'm so sick of these games. And for me, it hit me. I was just like sick of these games. Like, it'd be dope to do a video. And then like I used to have a Game Boy back in the days. So I was just like, I always want to do a video and have like the Game Boy and then us in the Game Boy and then like, playing off like, being sick of these games, like from my perspective. So for me, I was sick of the mind games, when my fiance at the time that she was playing, because she was going through the process to where she was like seeing Preem evolve, you know what I'm saying? Because we used to just be the band that did fashion shows. Then, we got on the leak with a popular artist and it skyrocketed. Once it leaked, it skyrocketed. Somehow it got on iTunes and then, we got verified on Instagram. We were getting hit up for features and interviews and podcasts. All these things was happening so fast. And she wasn't able to kind of like bear it right then and there. So she would just complain about the fruits of the labels we were getting. Like we'll be in Miami and she'll be complaining. And I'd just be like, yo, like I'm not Preem right now. Like I'm chilling. But when I am Preem, like, I have to change clothes and stuff like that. And you have to stand over here because like we don't want people to put two and two together. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
There's a lot of mind games and stuff like that. I'm just like, could it be the game or the glory? Like, it's like now it's like the same story that everyone talks about when you get famous and popular, how it's hard to maintain a relationship. And because of that song, that's how I kind of built my whole repertoire of being the artist that's in a relationship and like the things that you have to go through for when you first meet the person, the temptation, those uncomfortable conversations, trying to build a family. So I feel like everyone can kind of relate because at one point in time, whether it's female, female, male, 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 female, you have to be in a relationship. You know, like that's how human companionship is like, you know, constructed by relationship. So it's just been, you know, this has been my truth in my bag to kind of help people get through that.
Yo, that's listen. That song is I'm sitting here listening to the words. I listened to the words before we put it on, 2111 radio, and it's really deep. You understand? And the visual is fucking phenomenal. Like, where did you do this video
Thank you,
at?
man. Thank you. So so believe it or not, we did it at a Sophie house. So that was their grand opening, like the day after. So we told her, hey, can you lock this down? And then each room, I kind of wanted I want to turn it to like a sitcom.
Oh, okay.
So you have me and my fiance, we're on the couch doing this, but I wanted the couch to kind of be like that 70s show. So this is the couch that everybody has like their arguments on, so everyone can kind of feel that visual. Then the diner scene just happened to be there. So I didn't know how we wanted to do the diner scene, but I wanted to do something too where it's like everyone's chilling, and it freezes and then just zooms in on the person that's kind of speaking. It reminded me of like those old 70 music videos that they used to have back in the days.
Yes.
Where like things are in motion, but when the focus is on you, everybody just stops and freezes. So,
exactly. It's a beautiful vibe. It's a beautiful vibe. I like the video, the visual. Who actually produced the video? Who actually did the video?
Oh, so me and so I wrote the treatment, and then Jock Zilla, he's the one who shot it. So Jock has done work for Doechii, and Doechii's a big artist on TDE right now. So he's done a lot of work for her in the past. So, he just understands like cinematography on like a higher level.
Yeah, that was definitely high level right there, bro. Trust me, that's doing really well. So I'm gonna put a picture up, and I want you to explain exactly what this is. Okay. So for the people that don't know, all right, like I keep saying, this is the mantra. This is how can I say the meaning of this interview, because numbers don't lie. So we're gonna put this up right now and just explain to people what this means or what it is.
Okay.
All right.
So So shout out to my media team because they put that visual together. So we charted on iTunes twice. The first time was about 2 years ago in South Africa. Then once I signed with Theo, we had to revamp the song again. So we got it remixed. We got the exclusive rights to the beat. We did a little bit of mixing on it. Made sure the other features were cool with it. And then once we did that, shortly after we charted again because now it's like a new barcode in the UK. So it's the same song 2 years apart, charted again and on the pop radio chart.
Yo, all this aside, let me tell you something before this.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, repeat that?
I said first, congratulations on that. Because everybody is not able to do that. And for you to be charting overseas, it's a beautiful thing. Because guess what? It's gonna all trickle down to America really soon. It's gonna happen really soon. You dominating over in South Africa, you're dominating over in UK. Trust me, all that energy that they're giving you is all gonna trickle down to America. And I'm telling you, I'm glad I got you on my show now, because a year from now, I don't know. I'd be like, yo, bro.
Oh no, man, you can always call me over, man.
Let me tell you
one thing, man. I'll never be like Hollywood. I don't think that's not in it for me. I don't do it for that. I do it for like the creators.
I know that's
themselves. I hope there's another kid out there who's like, oh, I want to make a hat. I want to be the rapper that has all these like different kind of hats that express my artistic integrity.
No doubt.
And I want them to do that. I want them to go ahead and feel that way about their craft, because end of the day, as melanated people, we have the special gift of just being able to create, and we're very colorful people. So anytime we get a chance to show that, we need to make sure that we hold on that, because that's the same energy, the same energy you had when you was a child and you had the crayons and you were just like going crazy all over the place. And your mom was like, "Wow, this is crazy! Like you drew an elephant." Like that same energy and childlike individuals in all of us. And I just want to make sure that we stay in tune with that. Because once you get to the work of
God, it does. It
Appreciate
does. It
it.
does. 100%. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. And I appreciate you, like I said, giving us the opportunity to get this interview together, because again, Aquarius Water said she's definitely a fan. You definitely got a fan in her. And AJ right there, you definitely got fans in here that's
Thank
definitely
you.
chirping in. But at this point, you all we see is up. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got you on 2111 radio. And like I said, the fans, what we do, we have listeners. So we have certain listeners that listen to us 24 hours a day. So we have them make a chart of the top 20. You understand? Your song literally just got there like a couple of weeks ago. It was just up there a couple of weeks ago, and it's already charting at 22. We got a top 20, but just charted at 22. So by this time, by the 12th, we're going to have a new chart, and I can completely guarantee you it's just going to rise because people are talking. The streets is talking. The listeners are talking, and this song that I'm about to play is called Adam and Eve. Beautiful damn song, beautiful video. Where did you film the video? Where did y'all film that video at?
So we filmed the video in Tampa, Florida. So when it's so funny because that video is like a mix of other videos that I've tried to do but failed. But I just I wasn't ready at that time. Like I didn't have like the correct cinematography to be able to capture the moment. So the idea has always been with me, and I'm just somebody that really feels like if you're passionate about an idea, you got to keep doing it again until you find the secrets to make it perfect. So we filmed it. Shout outs to the team. Everyone was there. Portia, just Swole, like those are all like good friends of mine. The dancers are good friends of mine as well too. In the Indigo, he was also on the previous song. He's on this song as well too. DJ couldn't make it. She was in Texas. She had gone into a car accident, so unfortunately she wasn't able to make it. But we filmed it right here in Tampa, Florida.
Oh wow, yo! And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I thought you was in Africa, bro. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm straight up, and people that seen this video thought you guys was actually in Africa doing it. It really was. It was a vibe. That was a vibe.
From someone that's like that I talk to all my cousins and everything like that. Like Africa is not like that at all. Africa is like New York City now.
What?
I was just telling one of my homegirls, because I do a lot of charity events. So we had a listening party, and she was like, I love this Afrobeat album that you're working on. And she's like, but I want to smell and taste Africa. And I'm like, listen, it's not the Lion King. It's not like that at all. It's like it's a super high powered city. Yeah. Like those deserted areas, like they're chopping them down and then building cities. Like it's not what you think it is. But I appreciate that you like that landscaping, but that's not, especially where I'm from. I'm from Sierra Leone. Like we're by the beach, so we don't even have like we don't even have certain animals that's portrayed as Africa. So
right.
But I do understand with Adam and Eve. So like we made the garments for them as well too.
Yeah.
We have to still play the role in imagination because of the Garden of Eden and things of that nature. So I definitely understood that part of it and didn't want to I didn't want to be too PC about it, but like that was done right there in Tampa at the same basketball courts that we all go in. They just have a very they have a like this walkway. area. So the thing I love about Tampa, they have a lot of like river walks and things like that. So it's like it's a real swampy area, in Tampa. But you can find some gems out there for real.
No doubt. That's dope. Yo, that shocked me just now, for real, because I'm listening. We've been looking at this video for the last month. I'm not even gonna lie. We've been seeing the video. We didn't know who it was, and we couldn't find you. So when Aquarius Waters hit us up, she was like, yo, I found him. I said, who? She said, this guy.
I found him.
I found him. I'm like, oh, well, damn. All right, there we go. So, okay. So, yeah, we definitely, and then I think you and my partner, Ralph, you guys start connecting. He told me he talked to you, tried to set up an interview, so it's crazy that we got you here. So we're about to play this video. It's a beautiful video. And you could introduce it, and then we're going to get straight to it and come back with Pusha Preme.
Okay. What's good, guys? Pusha Preme, Tampa, Florida, VX, Bronx, New York. So Tampa will win is the Bayway. I'm presenting here my single and your single too, because I feel like you're gonna love it as well. Adam and Eve, Can't Let You Go, featuring In the Indigo and Dejanay.
Let's get that right now. What? That's the shit.
Something said slow down. Too late to turn back now. You don't want nobody looking for you. You don't want nobody looking like you. But you wanna be somebody when it's Friday. You be walking on the party, getting naughty. Where you running with me? Yeah, you running with me. I don't mean to offend. Yeah, this ain't that I'm in need. Why can't I let it go? Can't let it go. Can't let it show. Why can't I let it go? Why can't I let it go? Can't let it go. Can't let it show. Why can't I let it go? I don't mean to offend. I just need you to leave. Got you all in my bed. This ain't that I'm in need. Cause I've been known to lose control. Somebody better come save me. Somebody better give me hope. Cause I've been known to lose control. My heart, my part. Can't front, got a nigga, but stick with it. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. Since you said that you care for me, we can't be stopped now. Put your heart where my eyes can see. Yes, I know that you care for me. Whatever you want from me. We fall apart like autumn leaves. Since you said that you care for me, put your heart where my eyes can see. Yes, I know that you care for me.
Okay, I see why you said what you said now. So we have two different videos.
Yeah. Hello? Say it again.
You said what you said. So that was actually in Orlando for Juve.
Oh, okay. So y'all have two different versions of videos? Oh.
Yeah, because the thing is, when we signed, we had to do two different versions of the song. It's the same version, like the newer version is like it just like sounds more refined.
Oh,
you know,
okay. We
like
definitely get that.
it sounds like more refined. Like we have a couple drops in there, and then we kind of like mellow down the vocals a little bit more. We beefed up the drums, and it actually looks like Adam and Eve, just like a black version.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve.
Well, you know the right version. But we're gonna get that's another story for another day. That's the right version. I get it. I get what you're saying. Trust me. So, but yeah. So
the thing is, like, I never took it down because like that video did so well, and that was before like that was just independently. So it's like if I took it down, I feel like I would like be doing a disjustice on the story.
That video, I'm telling you, is everything, bro. I'm telling you, I love that video. The vibe, I'm telling you, is so positive. There's people sitting there smiling and dancing and having a good time.
So I want to see a reaction when you see the other video. I'm curious now.
Oh, you're definitely gonna get a reaction. I'm gonna definitely be playing that all day. All day. Let me matter of fact, let me see, can I get it? Shit. At the end of the day, damn, I ain't gonna be able to get that today.
Yeah, it'll be two hands. It'll be two hands like this, which I should probably change the thumbnail because now I see. Because when we did that one, we were still trying to figure out. I didn't understand the because I wasn't trying to brand the mask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had different masks. You know, I had we had ski masks that we would sell to people that has like our clothing logo on there.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had the all black one that I would wear at my performances, and then when I saw that more people were like, like using masks and performing and stuff like that, I was like, oh, we need to kind of like define ourselves, or we're going to get lost in the sauce, and people are going to think this is like a one-off. And then that's when, the new video kind of like hones in on the mask with the season, I should say, that we have for this particular time, which is the Frida Preme. So the Frida Preme is more represented by because I'm really big into the art. So when you had Mr. Picasso, I kind of smiled because like I'm trying to see. Okay, yeah. So Frida Preme has more of the flowers on it for Frida Kahlo. It also has like the green emblem in there because it's Adam and Eve is the single.
Yeah.
You know, it represents the snake.
Wow. Yes. Wow. That's crazy. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Are your masks are they for sale? Do you have like merch, anything like that?
No, just clothing merch. They're all one of ones. You know, me and a girl named Katrina Wilkinson, we work on them together,
Okay.
and we go through the album. We go through each song. We talk about what song that we really like, and then we just kind of just sketch everything out together.
Yo, let me tell you something. Those masks, it's one mask that I saw, like in this video. I think it was all black with like jewels in it.
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
that's hot. That's hot. You got some nice masks, yo. I'm not even gonna front. I'm sitting up there looking at them like, yo, this is official. Like and you making yourself or you design them yourself?
Yeah, so basically it's just like we have like a covering that we put over one of these like mannequin heads, and then we build from there. We even have one that we're working on now for Doom's anniversary coming up, so we're working on a Doom one right now,
Oh, okay. Oh.
and it has my logo on the
Come
back.
on, that's hot right there, bro. Yo, that's hot. That's fire right there, yo. Damn. So yeah, man. You making a huge impression on a lot of these young fans and artists, you know what I'm saying? And staying positive like you are is just gonna bring you more. You understand? So I salute you today. You definitely getting your roses today because we
Thank you, man.
appreciate
Appreciate
you.
that.
And now that we got to know you, it's even better. You understand? Telling your story, telling us, explaining certain things that you've been through, and just as far as in like you're from Africa and your mother them had aspirations of you going to college and being a doctor, lawyer, whatever it is. But I know they're very proud of you now. Like that's
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm the rapper child now in the WhatsApp now. So it's just like, oh, what's the next song? Oh, did
See?
you need to do a song with Burna Boy? You need to do a song with Rema and Ruger.
Ah,
I'm like,
see?
hey,
Listen,
that's God's timing, yo.
God's
That's the way I
timing.
get it.
It's God's timing, man. You're 100% right. And like I said, at the end of the day, all I see is you rising to this occasion of artists that people need to get in touch with because you're different, you're fresh, your music is phenomenal. Who doing the mixing and mastering of these songs? Because they sound phenomenal. Like really.
At Grand Bay Studio, so there's Alex Romero. He's a Billboard charting, Grammy nominated engineer. Then Skylar,
Okay.
the engineer as well too. He does a lot of work for Taliban Duva. He did work for Justin Rory. He just had another placement with somebody else too. So and then Soda Swisher. So they're here at Grand Bay Studio. They're amazing, man. I love
Yeah,
these guys.
listen, you doing your thing, man. And like I said, 2111 Radio will always support you if you have any posts, anything like that. Just tag us, bro. We put it in our story, man, at the end of the day because we like to support our artists because you're bringing dope
Thank you.
music. Yeah, we're bringing dope music. Like, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so anything you want to say to anybody as far as shout outs because I know you've taken care of a lot of things and I don't want to keep you or hold you too much longer.
Understand. Just like if anybody's watching this, definitely it's Pusha Preme on all platforms. PUSHAPREME.
Yeah, it's down
Shoot me
there.
a follow, shoot me a message. Thank
Yeah.
you for tuning in and supporting my brother Derrick here on his platform 2111. This is dope. It's definitely showing a lot of love to a lot of artists like me who are on the rise, want to come up. But sometimes, like these interviews, get us a chance to not only just showcase ourselves, but then we get to learn ourselves because we're hearing about the world too, and it provides content so we can share and show audiences too. Like, hey, I had a great conversation. We just did things that we talked about, and it may be something that I haven't brought up before. So,
Yeah.
shout out to you guys for definitely holding it down for real, for real.
Okay, so wait.
And we have a new album that dropped. We just hit
Okay.
over 1 million streams called "Hate to Say Goodbye." It's an album I dedicated to my grandmother. Unfortunately, we don't have the incentives that we had before. If you were to buy the album on Bandcamp, then you get the free NFT. But we're dropping the Afro album later this summer for sure.
Okay,
We're going to bring that back again.
Well, I'll tell you what, whatever single coming off of that, we definitely put on 2111 Radio. I already got you. Just send it. Now, it's a question from McCory Waters, the same woman that actually found you, brother. She said, name your top five artists.
5. It changes all the time, but the 3 always stay the same.
Okay.
It's so I would say Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Travis Scott. Those are my top 3. And then for the other 2, they cycle. Just as I mature as a man, they cycle. So right now, I would say it's Burna Boy, and for number 5, I would say Kendrick Lamar.
Damn. How did
But
I
I also like Ruger. I also like Rema. So there's like a lot of Afrobeat artists that I've been introduced to. I like Oxalade. Oxalade is dope too. Thames is ill. It's like that market has so much talent. It's crazy, man. And they all like they
you're
all like
literally
same stage.
well, 2111 Radio actually has 1, 2, 3, I think 8 Afrobeat artists on our platform. So we definitely trying to get that vibe, you understand? Because at the end of the day, that the Afrobeats is so dope. Oh my goodness. And I think you're ahead of everyone. Right now, I think you're leading the pack on our platform because Adam and Eve, even this next song, they're so well written, they're so well performed. You understand? And like I said, the numbers don't lie. And the work that you're doing behind the scenes is even making it better. So congratulations on being
Thank you so much,
successful
man.
so far so good, man. You keep doing what you're doing, man. Stay positive like you always been. Keep God in your life because at the end of the day, he got a plan.
Yeah, can't do it without him.
He definitely can't do it without him, man. Thank you for showing up tonight. And thanks everybody for showing up tonight for my man Pusha Preme. We'll definitely be popping his music off. As soon as he get that album come out, we're definitely gonna put something on 21.
Yeah, I definitely give you because we're gonna have like a first listen before we give it to all the DSPs, the final listen. So we just had a listening session not too long ago. I had young Chriso, who has a number 1 with Kodak Black, so he was in the booth with us. So he's interested in passing the record. I had Uno in there, and Uno actually knows Burna Boy's DJ, so we're trying to get like some production from some of the people that have been on Burna Boy's album. So it's close. The album's closed right now, but like I'll take in any producer that can, just amplify the what we have going on here. It's such a beautiful album. Not to like to the horn or nothing like that. It's just like the progression of all the albums I've done. This one is like it's like it just has like a different feel because it just talks about the struggles of like being an artist and being married. So it's like it's like I've never spoke on that. So like to hear it back and like find the appreciation and people talk about it, like that's what I've been. That's why I haven't gotten married. I'm like, nah, bro. It's not to scare people off. It's to let you know that like you can do both. Like you can be successful and still build a family because that's the problem with us melanated people. We feel like our goals are about family. No, it's God, family, and then the goals come together.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Because the plan was already written before we got here.
Fact.
You just have to just stay focused and listen, and then you'll see the gems in there. Something told me to move to Florida.
See,
I was in New York.
Yeah, me too. And guess where I'm at? I'm in Orlando. So that's crazy.
Oh wow, that's dope.
I'm in Orlando. So
that's so funny. I like Orlando. Orlando's a little bit. It reminds me of Jersey a little bit, but
yes, it does.
I like
Orlando. So I've been out here for like 5 years now, going on 5 years, and it's the weather. I love the weather, bro. I love the weather.
Weather's amazing.
New York. The only thing I miss about New York, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, the food and the transportation, where you could just get on a bus or you get on a train and get exactly with this. You got gas prices are so high, you don't really want to drive. Like it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, but I love Orlando. I'll go back to visit. I got a music producer in here. Her name is AJ. There she go right there. She says she does Afro beats. So listen.
Okay, let's connect.
Listen, I'm gonna hook you up because that's one of my people. So what I'll do, I'll connect you guys and y'all can see what happens. You never know. You never know.
I'm with it. Yeah, we're open. We're open. We're trying to keep it as an EP, but we have 4 records on there that's already been out. So it still is kind of like an EP, and then we'll just label them as bonuses, so they're still on there.
Doubt.
I just want those songs to be paired together, like Better Than Yourself, Adam and Eve, Love Me, and Winnie. So those are all songs. But since I was doing hip hop, they've been scattered throughout the album. So it's like you'll hear them. You know, back in the days when when you was a hip hop artist, you had to have one R&B song, one chick song, one gangster song, one this. So I just followed that format because that's all I knew.
No doubt.
But now it's like if I was to take all of those and put them together on one particular project, it'll be vibes all day.
All day, because he got different vibes. Exactly. So, yeah, man. So listen, if AJ, if you can hook up, I'm gonna hook this up. I'm gonna give you a DM or whatever. Y'all talk, y'all vibe, talk over the phone, whatever. Hopefully, this would be a collab that happened on 2111 Radio. You never know.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, man, again, I appreciate you for coming through. You was on time. That's another thing. You're very punctual. I like that. You know what I'm saying? You have people that, late, but you came on time. And I always make sure I tell you guys that it's a pleasure having you guys on the show and being punctual and showing up and showing out, because she said, in the comments, she said, thanks for sharing with us. Yeah, this was dope.
My pleasure.
Definitely dope, yo. But yeah, man. So listen, again, it's been a pleasure. I'm gonna have to let you go, but hopefully I can get you to come back. So when that album come out,
hit me up.
Yeah, when that EP come out, bro. After you do all the promotions or whatever, if you want to come back,
I'll definitely add you to my media run for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Hit me up, and I'll definitely get you, and probably get one of your artists up here as well.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're working with certain people. Listen, I have y'all all up here. I don't care, because I could at least have 10 people on my platform at one time if I wanted to. So I definitely have that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for coming, and thanks everybody for showing up tonight for my man and me, 2111 Radio. And we'll be back Friday with actor Dennis White from the movie Notorious. He was playing D-Rock.
Oh, so wow, that's dope.
Yeah, at D-Rock. So he'll be here Friday, 8:00. So, everybody stay tuned for that. But this man, matter of fact, I'm going to play you all the way out with Adam and Eve, and we're going to see, let people get the vibe that's just showing up, see what my man is about, all right? But thanks again for coming through, and I'll talk to you really soon, because I'm going to be in your DM now. So it's a wrap now. I got you.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Yes, sir. So here goes Adam and Eve music video, and then we out of here. So peace.
Something said slow down. Too late to turn back now.
You don't want nobody looking for you. You don't want nobody looking like you. But you wanna be somebody when it's Friday. You be walking on the party, getting naughty. Where you running with me? Yeah, you running